this is like take 3, so welcome to this week's Fibro section. And again, it is in my car because again I've taken Holly to an appointment. I'm sticking to the seat with my legs. Do you hate that? It's like 32 degrees outside. I don't know what temperature it is in here, but I've got my little fan going, so if you can hear that noise, it's my fan, because I can't do the Fibro section without it, I'm afraid. Now I've got to get it in the right place again. And then I tried to film it the first time, and this man I've been waiting for to pull away so I could have his shady spot has just pulled away, so I quickly nabbed his spot. Anyway, I look a mess. Let's get on with it. So this week is about fibro fog, or cognitive dysfunction as it's otherwise known. Now this week I had a lot of research. There's a lot. So next week you're not going to get a fibro section. I'm sorry about that, but it's because we've got a beach hut booked all next week, so I can't upload from the beach hut because there's no internet. So I will, and also I've got to film it and everything, so I thought, no, I'll give myself a week off. You guys won't mind, will you? Anyway, let's get on with this week and the trusted notepad. Right, fibro fog is a type of cognitive dysfunction. Let's put it here so I'm not looking down again, and rest my arm. Come on, Nicola, get back into it. Reported by many people with fibromyalgia. Also, sometimes referred to as brain fog. Its symptoms include difficulty with concentration, memory deficits and confusion. The reason for the changes in brain function with fibromyalgia is not clearly understood. Many physicians and researchers theorise that it could be related to poor sleep. Fibro fog is one symptom that can be just as problematic as the pain that's characteristic of the condition. Some people have described it as being underwater, where your senses are dulled and movement is slow and clumsy. It's like wearing one earplug, floppy shoes and a parka while swimming through a muddy ditch. I liked that. I thought that was quite a good description. Whew. It's getting hot in here. Yeah. Fibro causes aches and pains all over the body, as well as fatigue, sleep and mood issues. It can also lead to problems with memory and thinking clearly. These cognitive difficulties, called fibro fog, are common. Research suggests more than half of people with fibro show a decline in memory and clear thinking. When you have fibro fog, it can cause you to be in a state of confusion that you don't know you're even in. You can't find the words you want to say, me, all the time, or you misspeak without realising it. How many of you do that? I mean, I know that's quite a common problem of people that haven't got fibro, but I have found since I've got fibro, I am doing it so much more, and I mess up my words. I say the wrong word, and then the most annoying thing is when people laugh at you for doing it and say, what, you said that, you know, you should have said this, shouldn't you? And I'm like, yeah, I know, don't correct me, I know what I mean to say, just I don't need correcting. So frustrating. You may also experience memory issues or forgetfulness, impaired ability to concentrate or stay focused, decreased alertness, problems thinking clearly or mental slowness. Hang on, phone. Right, where was I? I think Poppy just butt dialed me without realising it. Mental slowness, difficulty holding a conversation, definitely. I have real trouble with that. Some research has also shown decline in what's known as executive functioning skills, such as planning abilities, decision making and abstract thinking. The impact of fibro fog on everyday life is significant. In fact, patients with fibro often report that these cognitive symptoms are more disabling than their pain. I wouldn't say so. For me, the pain and fatigue is worse than the fibro fog, but everyone's different. It makes you feel like you're losing your mind. Hang on, someone's coming out. That was Holly just coming out of her appointment because they're running late. What causes fibro fog? Hang on, my fan keeps coming off me. I need my fan. I need my fan. Scientists don't know for sure. Some experts say that it may be related to the impact of fibro pain. Managing chronic pain demands attention and may take some mental effort, which can reduce available cognitive processing resources and affect performance on a cognitive task. Also, fibro in itself is a neurological health problem. There is a dysregulation of how certain neurological pathways and neurotransmitters function within the brain, which may also play a role in cognitive issues. All of the things that are interacting in some of the same pathways that are causing pain might be having the same effect on thought processes. Fibro fog may also be associated with poor sleep. Sleep is often disrupted by pain, and many patients with fibro have other sleep disorders such as restless leg syndrome and sleep apnea. Sleep deprivation can cause processing problems. Depression, which is common among people with fibro, may be another factor. How to treat and manage fibro fog? The cognitive effects of fibro can be challenging and embarrassing. It's important to stick to your fibro treatment plan, which may include medication, therapy and self-care. There is no one-size-fits-all when managing fibro, as we know, but the goal is the same: help minimise symptoms and improve general health. That's my phone, by the way. You and your GP will determine the best plan for you. I've got to have my phone on because Poppy's out with a friend and I just need to be available if she needs me. Exercise your body. Research shows that physical exercise over a long term helps improve cognitive processing as well as overall symptoms of fibro. Start very carefully and lightly and slowly increase activity. And I will attach my exercise video for you to check out after you've watched this one if you haven't seen it already, or if you want a reminder, I'll put it above and in the description for you. Work out your brain. Brain teasers, puzzles, playing games and other mentally stimulating activities may also help keep your mind sharp. I know, because some of you know, that Poppy has auditory and memory processing disorders, so we often have to play games and we often have to play games and things to keep her mind going and her memory. It's very busy here today. You have to exercise the brain the way you exercise your body. So you have to exercise both, don't you? Stick to a sleep schedule. That means go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every morning. This helps to regulate your body's clock so you fall asleep faster and rest more soundly. Getting enough sleep lets your body repair itself physically and mentally. And I'll attach my sleep video for you as well, up above and in the description. Make time to relax each day. Deep breathing and meditation can help reduce the stress that can bring on symptoms. Avoid caffeine. Most people think they feel more alert or more awake with caffeine. However, caffeine can make things worse for people with fibro. Even a small amount can contribute to sleep disturbances. It is also a stimulant, but you can crash when it wears off. It's a bit like sugar, isn't it, when you get a sugar rush. Use a planner. Keep track of appointments and events on a calendar, either on paper or on your computer or phone. Set alarms when you need to make a phone call or attend an appointment. Let me turn this off, otherwise it's just going to keep going. Did I just ring you by accident? Yes, you butt dialed me. Get in a rut. Establishing routines for simple tasks can help deal with brain fog. For example, if every time you return home you put your car keys on a hook before you do anything else, you're less likely to lose them and be frustrated wondering where you put them. So it's getting into that routine. Get in, car keys on the hook or house keys on the hook, whatever, just so that you know that you've done it. Organise your space. It's hard to concentrate when you're surrounded by too much junk that makes it easy to get distracted. Throw away things you no longer need and store those you do in their proper place. Removing clutter is a good way to control brain fog. I know myself, if my house is a bit topsy-turvy, or my bungalow rather, it makes my brain so much worse. So I always like, as my family will know, to have a clean and tidy area. Don't multitask. It's very tempting to talk on the phone while making dinner or answer emails in between paying bills, but it is harder to concentrate when you're trying to do too much at once. It's a bit like me now. My brain is thinking about Poppy and where she is, and Holly in her appointment and if she's gone in yet, and yet I'm trying to think about reading this as well, and that's why I keep slipping up on words. Be upfront with your friends and family who may be asking for help when you're busy doing something else. Tell them you need to do only one thing at a time and you will help them as soon as you're done. De-stress. Stress can cause fibro fog to worsen. Stress relievers such as yoga or meditation help. I'm going to cover stress in the future fibro section, but at the moment my friend Beverly has made a video on stress, so I'm going to link that in the description for you, so if you want to go and check out Beverly's video you can. Check on your meds. Your treatment for fibro pain may include medications. Talk to your GP if you believe your meds are making you confused, which is a possible side effect. Make lists your friend. Use lists for remembering to do things, of what you need to buy or even say to someone, you know, if you think, oh, I must say that to them. Like with my mum all the time, we're writing notes of what we're supposed to say to them because we forget by the time we've got there. Have a notebook for just those lists so you always know that they're all together. So don't have like little bits of paper everywhere. Have a notebook so you can just pick it up, like the trusted notepad. I've got to buy a new trusted notepad, guys. Look, this is all I've got left of my trusted notepad. So I think when I go to Norfolk I'm going to be purchasing a new trusted notepad. So if you tend to forget what you need to write down, put it on your phone or record a voice message that you can listen back to so you can remember what you've got to write down when you've thought of it. It's really, I do it all the time. I think of something and then I think, what was it I was going to write, or what was it I was going to add to the shopping? Can't remember. So just add it as a voice message or something to yourself. Record Zoom meetings or ask the caller to record it and send it to you so you can look back at it and remember what was said. Cognitive difficulties are a common fibro symptom, but you can help by doing all I've mentioned in this video. So I hope all of that has been helpful for you. I'm sorry it's been a bit hot, a bit stop and start and I look a bit like this. So there'll be, I'm trying to think now, will there be a weekly? When's the weekly? Yes, that's what I wanted to say to you. Because we're away Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm not going to upload on the Saturday because I'm going to be away. So the weekly this week is going to be on Sunday. Okay, so don't think you've missed it. It's going to be on Sunday. It will still be coming to you, so don't worry. But it'll be when I get home Sunday. So it'll probably be sort of tea time Sunday, I imagine. So I'm turning my fan on, full blast again. I've got to sit here for an hour in this heat and edit this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, do all the usual. I love you lots, and I will see you on Sunday for the weekly. Bye.